We are basically turning prediction markets into yield-generating strategies.
Okay, so prediction markets into yield-generating strategies. Now, I think, in today's climate, prediction markets and AI are some of the hottest topics. Now, it sounds very interesting what you're building, like how to make yield-generating strategies. Can you go into that?
I will start from basically there are. I recently talked to they talk about prediction markets, and they don't notice any gambling and prediction markets, and volumes and number of participants and number of markets are growing, and as also the inefficiencies cross-platform and inside platform we create inefficiencies.
So yeah, it's an interesting point. Like, what is the difference between gambling and markets? And when you talk about the inefficiencies, what specifically do you mean by that?
Yeah, I precisely mean arbitrage opportunities. First, arbitrage opportunities is, for example, I don't know, NBA game, Team A plays with Team B, and the odds on Kalshi and odds on Polar Market combined is less than $1. You basically buy both outcomes, and you will make. There are other inefficiencies. For example, like early, for example, just launched markets. The market just launched, and they don't have the order book, previous history of what traded in those markets. And there are, for example, our prototype showed sometimes you can capture some really low price. Yeah, and opportunities like this still exist, and there's even I don't know if it went really viral, the research paper called The Forest of Prediction Markets, and this from Madrid University showed that the inefficiencies in Polar Market they reach $10, and it was one of the things that our view, PMFI.
I must say, the inefficiencies in the prediction market, it's kind of like, it's one of the most interesting, because you see these accounts, and I don't know whether it's LARP, these sophisticated bots trading exactly that. For examples I saw was it was betting up down on the Bitcoin 5 minute, and it was just beating the poly market to the punch, and it had like a success rate and went from hundreds to hundreds of thousands in a month, and it just went super. What you're doing with PMFI is a niche, and like, talk to us. You're finding these inefficiencies in the market, and you're exploiting them, utilizing those inefficiencies. How do people get involved in that? Like, how do people benefit from that or use it?
Yeah. Our aim, we already have a prototype. Our beta, it's only accessible via code. It's still closed beta, but you can just DM and I can send you code. Some call to action. Yeah, and basically our yield strategies are designed as votes. People, the strategy executes, and people can withdraw anytime. And the oracle that matches the liquid value of positions on all. Currently, we have built. We are using the Opinion Labs, Kalshi, and Polar Market. And Polar Market, for example, they provide the liquid value of your positions. Have you ever
used it a bit, but they banned it in Portugal a few weeks ago because there was political election fraud based on Polymarket. But before that, I enjoyed using it. Please continue.
Yep. So market doesn't provide you liquid value of your portfolio, fetching each position because how our vote basically works. You deposit USDC in it. At the same time, you mint vote shares of this specific vote. P arbitrage vote is the vote that executes arbitrage. Arbitrage shares are valued at the liquid at value of all positions and all that vote currently has. For example, when you withdraw your shares, basically it works as pool by Oracle. So at the moment you sign transaction, it updates the round ID and it gives the whole vote or the whole shares plus cash of Kalshi, Opinion plus Polymarket. So yeah, it works like this. It was pretty complicated to reach even better because I have been building it since yep.
It sounds a bit complicated. If number go up, it's good tech, and if you were able to do money with it, I mean, fantastic. What so you're building it since maybe still in beta, but what sort of success rate are you having so far with the models that you're building?
Yeah, currently I wouldn't call the performance of our because the sniper vote and show really good traction in terms of profit, to be honest, because we exclude it because we just being given the unfavorable odds to share price to our side, but of P-Sniper is to place limit orders up for all newly created markets, and we filter, for example, short-term it's some sport events stuff, but what as Builder inspires arbitrage vote, the real opportunity. I almost finished building pure arbitrage vote, and it really, if it's built how it should be in terms of security, everything, especially in terms of security, it's obliged to generate profits because, for example, we have built the market matcher that uses fuzzy and let's not get deep into tech. So basically, it can pair the same markets on Kalshi, Opinion Labs, and Polymarket. And fetch. Or for example, it matched soccer game of execs that has expiring date, blah blah blah, on all three platforms. Then it fetches the order book of the same in all three. It calculates if there is an arbitrage opportunity of at least 0.5%, and if the USDC this USDC used to use this, and then it's basically profit. You also asked about traction, yeah. So it's Tallyform, and we got 50 people that signed in without me form or I think in 70% of those. Because I checked the X account, the wallet, etc. And I also active on. I also wrote to people who follow me on Forecaster, and right now we have about 50 people. I don't know, around 50 people that are
in the beta. I mean, to be honest, I think that it sounds days, but the concept, if you're proved to be profitable, I think the viral stories of people making money with arbitrage bots is something that is very viral. And if you're able to democratize that and offer people access to those speed, able to find those arbitrage opportunities, then I think you really have something there. I personally would be interested in it and joining the beta. Just as we draw close to this, how can people reach out to you and how can people find out more?
Words by saying that we democratize access to such tools, and our aim is to basically unify DeFi with prediction markets. It's a PMFi_CC or username of at X Bosaverse, like Bosa Vanish and Verse Metaverse.
Perfect. Well, listen, Georgie, aka Bosaverse, I want to say a big thank you to you for your time. Thank you for sharing more about PMFi. I look forward to checking out the beta and the batches 3. And I want to say a special thank you to everybody who tuned in today. And next time, stay safe, stay healthy, but most importantly, stay based. Peace out, everyone.
Stay based.
I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie. I'm a baseline junkie.